injustice. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Our normal feelings cause for us to want to cut some people clean out. Normal is us losing our minds sometimes. Normal is us acting a fool sometimes. Normal is us crying and weeping sometimes. Normal is us complaining sometimes. Normal is us wishing for the disappearance of social injustice. Normal is us wishing for the disappearance of racism, sexism, classism, and any other ism. But on today, our text requests of us to look past our normal feelings so that we can see that there are some helpful words for some strange times. And that brings me to the question, what is so helpful about the words that David is offering for these strange times? Well, the first thing we realize is that David's words are helpful because he shows us that our enemies have no power over us. Some scholars suggest that David is writing this psalm while being in a time of reflection of all the hell that has occurred over the span of his life. And how many of us know that David had some enemies and challenges? Oh, he had enemies in Saul. He had enemies in his own son Absalom. He even had enemies in the men he once fought alongside. Oh, and here in our text we find David realizing that there are people who wish and desire him dead. There are people who have desired of him to fail and to fall on his face. But David also realizes that there is something that causes him to be victorious even through all of that. Take a look at the text here in verse 2. He says, when the wicked advance against me to devour me, it is my enemies and my foes who will stumble and fall. Though an army besets me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then will I be confident. You see there, David is suggesting that God has the ability to flip the script on the people who decide to come against us. No, we don't know what events took place that is making David think that there are people after him. No, we don't know exactly what these people were doing and saying. The text doesn't even say who these people are who are wishing him dead. But all we know is that these people exist and that David is of the mindset that they have no power over him. Oh, and I'm convinced that like David, some of us too know what it feels like to have people who simply want us to fail. Oh, you know those people, the ones who don't want us on the choir because they're afraid that we might steal some of their shine. The ones who refuse to value our gifts and our strengths because of their own jealousy. The ones who will smile in our face at church and dog us out behind our backs. They can't stand you. They don't want to be around you. But David offers us some good news that they are not the ones who have power over us, but oh, it's quite the opposite. They have no power over us. You so busy worried about people who don't matter. You got to learn to let people be people, and you be the one that takes the higher road and say, listen, you're an enemy, you don't mean anything to me. Come on. So, what are the helpful words that David is offering for these strange times? Well, firstly, he lets us know that our enemies have no power over us. Secondly, these words are helpful because David tells us that we can find safety in the Lord's presence. You see, here in our text, we find David asking a specific thing of the Lord. One thing I ask of the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. Here, David is asking the Lord for one thing. He wants to be able to dwell where? In the Lord's house. The first approach we take to understanding these helpful words is to understand what David meant when he uses the word dwell. He wants to dwell in the Lord's house for the rest of his days. Notice, he didn't ask to be able to stop by every now and then. No, he didn't ask to be able to come on by whenever he got a chance. No, he didn't even think he was talking about the Motel 6. He didn't even ask the Lord to leave the light on for him. But yet we find David asking the Lord to be able to dwell in his house. And you see, this right here suggests to us that David doesn't desire for this to be a temporary thing, but he desires to live there, to set up an altar there, to inhabit, reside, and establish a settlement there, because obviously David knew that there is safety in the Lord's presence. Because obviously, here, how do I know this? Take a look at verse number 5. For in the day of trouble, he will keep me safe in his dwelling. He will hide me in the shelter of his sacred tent and set me high upon a rock. So not only does David ask the Lord to live in his presence, but he does so because he knows that there is safety there. And don't you know, my brothers and my sisters, that we too need somewhere to go when it seems like war has broken out against us? Or we need someplace safe to live, reside, and to establish a settlement. And I don't know about you, but I found safety in the Lord's presence. I can go on and do like the text says. I can sing and make music to the Lord because I know that there is safety in the Lord's presence. That in the Lord's presence, my head will be exalted above my enemies. And how many of us today are not worried about the challenges of our enemies, are not worried about the problems that other folk cause in our life, but we can take rest in knowing that there is safety in the Lord's presence. I can hear that old person saying, I found in the Lord a sweet resting place. I found safety from that peaceless, safety from a mailbox full of bills but no money in the bank, safety from church drama and foolishness, safety from people who are praying for me to fail, safety from hurt, safety from pain, safety from broken relationships, safety from sickness, safety from the rain. I've got safety, and I wonder if anybody here can get excited about that thing, to know that God will keep me safe in these strange times. And not only will God keep me safe in these strange times, but God is still worthy of my praise in these strange times. The same God who picked us up and turned us around is still worthy to be praised in these strange times. And I wonder if there's anybody here that can say that I've been through the fire, I've been through the flood, I've been broken into pieces, but I still have enough in me to lift up my eyes unto the hills. From which cometh my help? My help comes from the Lord. Not the White House, not Capitol Hill. My help comes from the Lord. So I can go on and get excited about it. I can go on and praise God. Because in these strange times, the enemy is not the one who has the last say. But I can give God praise because God has kept me. God has kept me in these strange times. I can lift my hands and say, thank you, God, for keeping me. Thank you, God, for protecting me. Thank you, God, for healing me. Even in these strange times. If you know it, if you believe it, say yes. Say
question. Is there one this evening who want to accept Jesus Christ in their life? The scripture said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. He only had one begotten son. His name is Jesus. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Have you believed in that name? Have you accepted Jesus Christ into your life? If not, this is your opportunity to do so. This is your opportunity. Is there one this evening? You just stand up where you are, and we'll come to you. Hallelujah. Is there one this afternoon? Hallelujah. Perhaps you have accepted Jesus, but you haven't been walking in that way. You need somebody to pray for you. Won't you come? This opportunity is yours. Won't you come? Is there one? Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Is there another? Hallelujah. Try to serve back to sister.
Maybe you just need just a few more minutes. It's got to be somebody else that the Lord is tugging on their hearts to come to Him. Now is your time. Don't leave here thinking I should have done when you can. This is what it's all about. Hallelujah. There be no other than God. Be blessed in this place. Come on and clap your hands and give God some glory on this evening. It's time for our giving in the house of God, and I'm going to call on our bishop at this time. Please receive him as he comes.